Chapter 4 Files and Folders in Windows 10. In the previous chapter, you learnt about the operating system. The operating system is the most important software installed on a computer. Without it, a computer cannot run. It acts as an interface between the user and the computer. It allows you to perform basic operations like saving, opening or deleting files, etc. by clicking with the mouse. In continuation of the topic in this chapter, you will learn to work with files and folders in Windows 10. Understanding how to work with files and folders is an important part of using your computer. Working with files and folders. Windows organizes the data and information stored in it in the form of files and folders. Let us learn more about files and folders. Files. Whatever work you save on the computer is saved in the form of a file. A file is a collection of related data stored together. A file is almost like a typed document that you might find on someone's desk or in a filing cabinet. It's an item that contains a collection of related information. Files are usually represented by icons. In the image given here, you can see a few icons representing different types of files. Folders. Windows use folders to help you organize files. You can put files inside a folder, just like you would put documents inside a real folder. In the image given alongside, you can see some folders on the desktop of a computer. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. In Windows 10, a user can create any number of subfolders, and each of these can hold any number of files and additional subfolders. File Explorer. File Explorer is a very important file management application in Windows 10. You can use it to view and organize files and folders in your computer. Opening File Explorer. To open File Explorer, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click in the search box on the taskbar. Step 2. Type File Explorer and click on the File Explorer option displayed in the search list, or click the File Explorer icon on the taskbar or double click on any folder on your desktop. A new File Explorer window will appear. Now you are ready to start working with your files and folders. Remember, the shortcut for opening File Explorer is pressing Windows and E keys together on the keyboard. Components of the File Explorer window. The figure below shows the File Explorer window and its various components. The various parts of the File Explorer window are designed to help users navigate around windows or work with files and folders more easily. As we can see, the left pane of the File Explorer window shows the drives and folders, whereas the right pane shows the files and subfolders in the selected drive or folder. Let us take a look at the different parts of the File Explorer window. Components, description, navigation pane. The navigation pane on the left allows us to browse through different parts of the computer. You can use the quick access section to open the most commonly used folders and searches. Forward and back buttons. The back and forward buttons allows us to navigate to folders or libraries that we have recently browsed. Ribbon. The ribbon helps us to perform common tasks such as changing the appearance of files and folders, burning files onto a CD, or creating a new folder. Address bar. The address bar shows the current folder location. It can also be used to open a different folder or library or to go back to the previous one. Search box. We use the search box to search for files or folders. We can type a word or phrase in the search box to look for an item in the current folder or library. The search begins as soon as we begin typing. So, if we are looking for a file named projects, as soon as we type P, all the files with names starting with the letter P will appear in the file list. File and folder listing. This is where the contents of the current folder or library are displayed. We can create new folders in the current folder, and these subfolders will be inside the folder where we currently are. Preview or details pane. The details pane shows the most common properties associated with the selected file or folder. File properties are information about a file such as the author, the date the file was last changed, and other information. Views in File Explorer. You can change the view of the icons displayed in the File Explorer windows. Example, you can make the icons look smaller or bigger, or make them appear with certain details like the date of creation. To make such changes, you can use the option given in the Layout group of the View tab. You can choose the way files and folders get displayed by cycling through several different views. Extra large icons, large icons, medium icons, small icons, list and details. The details view shows several columns of information about the file or folder. Viewing the contents of a file or folder. To view the contents of any file or folder, follow these steps. Step 1. Click to select the drive or folder which you want to explore from the left pane of the File Explorer window. Files and folders it contains will get listed in the right pane. Step 2. Double-click on the folder or file you wish to explore from the right pane to see its creating a folder. Follow the steps given below to create a folder at any particular location. Step 1. Open File Explorer. Step 2. Use the navigation pane to move to the folder location where you want to create a new folder and select it by clicking on it. Note that the right pane displays the contents of this folder. Step 3. Click on New Folder icon in the Quick Access toolbar. A new folder will be created. Step 4. Type a name for the folder to replace the highlighted name and press the Enter key. To rename a file or folder, you can change the name of any file or folder at any time. Giving a relevant home to a file or folder will make it easier to remember what type of information is saved in the file or folder. The steps to rename a file or folder are: Step 1. Click to select the required file or folder. Step 2. In the Home tab, click on Rename command given in the organized group, the file or folder name will get highlighted. Step 3. Type the desired name through the keyboard and press enter. The name will be changed. Remember, you can also right-click the folder and select Rename from the menu that appears. The shortcut to rename a file or folder is F2. Deleting a file or a folder. If you no longer need a file or a folder, you can delete it. When you delete a file, it is moved to the recycle bin. If you change your mind, you can move the file from the recycle bin back to its original location. Follow the given steps to delete a file or folder. Step 1. Select the file or folder by clicking on it. Step 2. Click on Home tab and choose Delete option, or right-click on the file or folder and from the context menu that appears, select the Delete option. Step 3. The file or folder will get deleted and will move to the recycle bin. Restoring deleted files or folders. When we delete a file, it goes to the recycle bin, from where it can either be permanently deleted or restored to the folder from where it was deleted. The steps to restore a file or folder from the recycle bin are: Step 1. Double-click the recycle bin icon on the desktop. The recycle bin window opens up. It displays all the deleted files or folders. Step 2. Search for the required deleted file or folder and select it. Step 3. Right-click on the selected file or folder. In the context menu that appears, select the Restore option. The selected file or folder will get restored to its original location. Copying or moving a file or a folder. When we copy a file or a folder using the copy option, we take it to a new location, destination, leaving a copy at its original location or source. However, when we use the cut option to move a file or a folder, it is transferred to the new location and no copy is left at the source location. Let us see how we can copy or move a file or a folder. Step 1. Open the File Explorer windows and navigate to the file or folder you want to copy or move. Step 2. Select the required file or folder in the pane on the right. Step 3. In the Home tab, click Copy to or Move to option to copy or move the items respectively. Step 3. Go to the destination folder using the navigation pane and click on the Paste button in the Home tab to paste the cut or copied file or folder in the destination folder. Remember, the shortcut keys for copy, cut and paste operations are: to copy a file, Ctrl+C, to cut a file, Ctrl+X, to paste a cut or copied file, Ctrl+V. Sum up. A file is a collection of selected data saved by a unique name at a specific location. A folder is a container in which we store our files. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. We use the File Explorer to view and organize files and folders on the computer. We can change the way files and folders appear in the Explorer window by using the View options. Using File Explorer, we can create a new folder at any particular location and rename files and folders. We can delete a file using the Delete option. The deleted file is moved to the recycle bin. When we copy a file or a folder using the Copy option, we take it to a new location, destination, leaving a copy of the file or folder at its original location, source. When we use the cut option to move a file or a folder, it is transferred to the new destination and no copy is left at the source location.